Welcome to part 9 of our rent-to-own investment series. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the drawbacks of rent-to-own investing, contrasted against the pros that we discussed in the last session. As good as rent-to-own sounds, every investment strategy has its drawbacks, and rent-to-own is no exception. We'll contrast these because we feel it's important that everyone is well informed of the risks of any investment strategy. Let's take a look at where the downfalls of rent-to-own come into play. Con number 1, limited appreciation. The first drawback of rent-to-own investing is that you limit your gain from appreciation. When putting together the rent-to-own deal, the final purchase price is agreed upon, meaning the gain from appreciation is set in advance. If you set the option price by appreciating the purchase price at 3% per year, and the market actually goes up by 5% per year, you've capped your gain from appreciation at 3% and miss out on that extra 2%. The way I see it, as long as you earn a great return, why not leave something on the table for someone else? That extra equity can go a long way towards helping the tenant buyer increase their net worth. Con number 2, portfolio turnover. The second drawback of rent-to-own investing relates back to the predetermined exit strategy. When investing using a buy and hold strategy, you can hang on to the property as long as you like. With rent-to-own, your portfolio will begin to turn over as tenant buyers exercise their options to purchase. At this point, you'll have to do some work and decide what to do with your funds. Assuming you've had a positive experience with your rent-to-owns, you may want to reinvest in another rent-to-own deal, or maybe even two. If priorities have changed for you, or you want to pursue another strategy, at least you now have the option. Con number 3, tax implications. The other drawback of rent-to-own investing is that due to the active nature of the investment, your monthly cash flow can be classified and taxed as active income. For this reason, it is important to consult a qualified real estate accountant for tax advice specific to your situation. Hopefully, after covering the pros and cons of rent-to-own investing, you can start to see whether or not this is a suitable strategy for you. In the next session, we'll use a real-life example to go through some of the math behind rent-to-own and show you how you can earn the great returns that we've mentioned.